Live Well by Faith addresses health disparities that are prevalent in my own life, in my own family. I've lost family members. My paternal grandmother lost both her legs and eventually passed away from complications with diabetes.
Verna is a personal friend. We've known Verna probably 20-something years. And so when this opportunity became available, we were one of the congregations that she reached out to concerning the Live Well by Faith program.
God bless you, friendship. It's an honor and a privilege to stand here before you on behalf of the City of Columbia and the Health Department and the Live Well by Faith initiative. Friendship Baptist is our star health ministry.
We have a health ministry. I brought it to the health ministry and suggested that we do a sweatsuit Sunday where we would implement 15 minutes of exercise into the worship. Everybody's participating at their own level, and the children are involved, the adults are involved, the seniors are involved, and so everybody's getting some type of exercise within that 15-minute period that we set aside.
Join us in creating a healthy community in your church and in Columbia and Boone County. It starts with you, Pastor. It starts with your congregation, your leadership. If it comes from across the pulpit, people will listen.
As people of faith, not only must we have healthy spirits, but we got to have healthy bodies. And sometimes we don't put enough emphasis on taking care of our bodies. And so I've said to our congregation on any number of occasions, the things that scares me the most is, what do I know now that 20 years down the line, if I don't correct it, it's going to bite me in the butt and it's going to create other health problems.
I'm also cognizant of the fact that the millennials are dropping out of church. So what I did was came up with a program that I'm using as like a gateway to the other Live Well by Faith programs. And we started a weight loss competition that was so successful.
Me and my other two girlfriends just decided that it was time for a change. And after having a baby and gaining all the baby weight and seeing all the old pictures of myself, I had to join and see how much I can lose.
When I started this program in the spring, I was, it's gonna take courage to say this big number. I was 279, but that's after like having 3 children and not really doing anything. And I had ended up losing about 29 pounds during the spring challenge. The combination of working out and eating right, it wasn't the numbers, it wasn't the weight loss for real. That was like the icing on the cake. It was my numbers for my blood pressure when it was going down like every week, seeing that every week, was just giving me that boost of confidence to keep going.
When we first started, my daughter or my granddaughter, before I weighed in, would have to take my shoes off and then put them back on and tie them. Now I'm able to go from a standing to a bending position and put my shoe on, look, without leaning on a table or anything. And I'm 58 years old and I'm proud, but you know, age is just a number. When you know you're overweight, when you know your family's been affected by obesity, just stop the madness right now and just take it one day at a time.